Hey guys, it is Steven here. I'm back with my first video on the channel. So today we'll be playing escapists, and I'll get my prisons. We'll get my first. So we're just gonna start at the first prison. We'll see. So let's start the game. It is day one on the first prison. So see what happens. So let's go over to roll call. See what people's quests are. So my strategy for this thing is to get as buff as possible and get a couple strength things down. So I'll get as buff as possible, get my intellect up so I can beat up some of the officers, get the key for the prison cell, and this key down over this way so I can get through the entrance key, and then I will break through the fence. So pretty easily strategy for the first day. I'm just going to try to get some money for some quests. So just start. Nothing's really happening yet. So for the first day, all my free time will basically be spent trying to improve my my strength and my intellect up for the first couple days, so that way I can do beatdowns easily. Let's just complete that quest over the way. Wasn't that my quest? Oh, guess it didn't work. Okay, so free period, I'm just gonna spend it doing some exercise. Try to get as buff as possible. Sorry, ad on the screen. Strength is the most important thing that you can get at the start, so you can do beatdowns easily. And try to do 2 days this episode if possible. See if I can get up to at least 50 to 60 strength on the first day. So I'm not going to be able to beat up an officer yet until I get some weapons. Just try to get some quests. I don't really like doing the finding quests. Just gonna get my fatigue down and skip lunch. It's exercise period right after lunch anyway. Oh, guess not. I'm not gonna do my job, there's no point. It only pays like $15. Gives you a lot of time to get your stats up. see. I'm already at 50 strength. So, the easiest way to escape in this prison, I think, is just to get the keys and walk out. So what I need is files and duct tape to get the cutters to get through the main vents. So nothing too bad. Let's try to hide from the guard. I'll get a knife as a plastic weapon, beat up a guard, see which guards have what, and I also need a lot of talcum powder so I can make putty for key molds. Okay, doesn't really matter that I got fired. Nothing really bad happens. It would be nice to get a storage key so I can get to the prisoner stashes, though. Just get my fatigue down a bit. I don't really think speed matters that much. It doesn't really affect much. I mean, you can outrun anyway at the start anyway. It doesn't really matter. Let's see what my strength's at. All the way up to 70. Shouldn't have done that. Okay. This cop's just chasing me around in circles. Let's see if I can lead him up here and take him out. Nope. Let's just heal back up and then we'll go for heal, I guess. It doesn't really... So, let's go over here. Just check in at evening meal and then we'll go out and do some woodworking out, I guess. Since I'm here, they know I'm here and it doesn't really matter. After I get up to about 90 strength, we'll start training intellect too. See if I can escape before Lucas does. Free time's almost over, right? Okay, another hour. Let's see what my strength is at. It's around 80, so I'll go start training intellect. Because you need those to craft keys and putty and stuff like that. I'm also going to go around, and I think right now I'm going to go around and loot some desks. See if I can find any talcum powder and some toothpaste. Toothpaste. Take that too. And I guess I'll take a weapon. You can turn combs into a weapon if you didn't know by rubbing them onto the wall. Duct tape. goes down the officer. So here's the cell key here. So what I need to do, I'll mark it down. I need to take out Jaden for the cell key. It's the easiest way to sneak out at night, and it doesn't really, it's really easy. I'm just going to take the baton for a weapon, because it doesn't really matter, and I'll just give him the comb shiv. Let's see. Because the cell key is really good. It's probably the best thing that you can do. Doesn't look like anybody has talcum powder. A lot of people try digging as the first way out. It's probably the slowest thing that you can do. Digging is pretty much useless to try to get out of this prison. Doesn't look like anybody has talcum powder yet, so we'll keep going around. I'm eventually going to need a prisoner's outfit, a guard's outfit, but I don't really think I need one now. I'll get it in a couple days so I have less contraband to hide. I really just want to try to get one talcum powder so I can get some putty, and some duct tape's good too. So I'll put that in the toilets, and I'll put that in the Put that in the toilet, because I don't know if I'm going to get called for roll call. I don't know if I'm going to get in time. Oh, it doesn't look like I am anyway, so I'll just move it back into my desk. I can make some putty. So tomorrow, I will, next episode, I'll beat up Officer Jaden, so I can get the key. And then that will be that. It will be a pretty quick, easy escape. So, if you like this video, like and subscribe. Comment down below if you have any suggestions for me. I'm going to go to bed. So,